On October 25th, 2025, Travis Kelce walked into his home office hunting for his iPad charger. He expected a quiet afternoon, maybe a bit of work before practice. What he didn't expect was Taylor Swift's laptop, sitting open on his desk, glowing with a document titled in bold letters, Prenuptial Agreement Swift/Kelce Draft. Their wedding was 6 months away, scheduled for April 2026. Travis had assumed they'd discuss a prenup together, like adults as partners. But apparently, Taylor had already started the conversation alone. As he scrolled through the pages, Travis's charger became irrelevant. His chest tightened. Each section felt like a calculated blow. Section 3.1 made it clear. All of Taylor's music catalogs, compositions, recordings, and intellectual property, everything she had created before and during the marriage, would remain hers. Travis would have no claim. Section 4.2 reminded him that she earned far more than he did. If they divorced, he waived all claims to alimony, spousal support, or any portion of her income. Section 5.1 stipulated that if their marriage lasted under 5 years, Travis would receive nothing. 5 to 10 years, maybe a $500,000 settlement, at Taylor's discretion. He felt like he'd been punched. Every clause hit him like a statement. You are a risk. You are a threat. You're not trusted. Section 6.3 reserved all her properties for her, including future acquisitions. Section 7.1 made him feel like a secondary parent, responsible for contributing proportionally while she retained primary financial control for their children. Travis closed the laptop. His hands shook as he stared at the ceiling. Taylor entered the room, messy bun, oversized sweatshirt, beautiful and completely unaware of the storm brewing. Hey, have you seen my laptop? I left it somewhere. She began, pausing as her eyes landed on the screen, then his face. Color drained from her cheeks. Travis, is this real? She asked softly. He swallowed, his voice low but trembling. Is this really what you want? Taylor's lips moved, but words caught in her throat. I can explain, she whispered. You hope so, Travis said. Because what I just read makes it sound like you think I'm marrying you for your money, and you're planning an exit before we even say I do. It's not like that, Taylor said, barely audible. Then what is it like, Taylor? He pressed. Because Section 5.1 says if we don't make it 5 years, I get nothing. Section 4.2 says I have no claim to your income ever, and Section 7.1 treats me like a backup parent. Please, tell me what this is really about. Tears shimmered in her eyes. My lawyers drafted this. They said I needed protection. Protection from what? Travis asked. From what could happen. Travis, you don't understand what it's like to have this much at stake. People get married with good intentions, and then things change. And I've seen it happen to me before. I can't afford to be naive anymore. You think I'm going to hurt you? He asked. You wrote this like I'm the enemy. It's not about you being a gold digger, she admitted. It's about the fact that I've worked my entire life for this, and I've watched people try to take it from me over and over. I have to protect myself because no one else will, even for myself. Travis felt the weight of her fear press down on him. So, I'm being punished for other people's mistakes? Taylor's voice broke. I'm terrified, Travis. Terrified of giving you my heart and being hurt. I drafted a prenup to survive, even if it's from you, the one I love the most. For the first time, Travis saw past the defensive walls to the trembling vulnerability beneath. Taylor Swift, one of the most powerful women alive, was crying because she feared losing him. Before we continue, Travis said softly, have you ever been so afraid of losing something that you pushed it away first? Have you ever protected yourself so hard that it hurt the person you were trying to protect? Taylor nodded faintly, her voice a whisper. I'd be hurt if you saw this, and I did it anyway, because I'm scared. I'm not going anywhere, Travis assured her. I won't decide you're too much or too complicated. I know you've been hurt before, but Taylor, you can't marry me while planning our divorce. I'm not planning for divorce, she said, voice cracking. Yes, you are, Travis countered. That prenup is an exit strategy. I understand protecting yourself, I really do, but there's a difference between reasonable protection and what I just read. A fair prenup respects both partners. What I read, it treats me like an enemy. Taylor's eyes welled up again. I let them take over. I was too scared to have the conversation with you myself. I was afraid you'd reject a prenup or think I was naive or foolish. You could have talked to me, he said. We could have figured it out together. Instead, you made these decisions alone, and I found out by accident. Taylor moved to the couch beside him. I'm so sorry, Travis. This draft, it doesn't reflect how I really feel. It treats you like a threat, not a partner. Travis reached for her hand. Then tell me, how do you feel about me? You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, she whispered. I feel terrified, but I want to spend my life with you. I'm scared I'll mess this up or that you'll see I'm not worth it. But I love you. We need to start over, Travis said, resolute. We write it ourselves first. No lawyers, no interference. We talk through what we need to feel safe and respected. Then we take it to lawyers to make it official. Taylor nodded eagerly. Yes, that's exactly what we should do. No more secrets. No more letting others make decisions for us. They sat in silence for a moment, hands intertwined, emotions raw but healing. I knew it was wrong while drafting it, Taylor admitted. Every section my lawyer added made me feel worse, but I didn't know how to stop. You're not naive for wanting to trust me, Travis said. You're not stupid for believing in us. We just need better lawyers, ones who understand that some things are more important than money, like trust, partnership, equality. They opened a new document, starting from scratch. Travis spoke slowly, carefully. We each keep what we had before marriage. Your music, your properties, my contracts, my investments, everything stays separate. But anything we build together, we share. Taylor typed quickly, her fingers trembling. Agreed. Joint decisions, joint contributions, equal parenting, shared responsibilities. Fairness, respect, trust. That's the foundation. 3 hours later, they had a 10-page agreement that felt like them, not lawyers or fear. It protected them both while honoring their love. This feels so different, Taylor said, gazing at the screen. It's us. Not fear, not paranoia, just us figuring out how to protect each other while building a life together. I've been carrying this secret for weeks, Taylor admitted. I was stressed about how to tell you. Now it's out, and we dealt with it. Travis pulled her close. We're getting married in 6 months. Some conversations will be hard, but we'll face them together. No more making major decisions alone. No more letting fear drive us. They ordered Thai food, laughed at ridiculous lawyer suggestions, and celebrated their shared victory over fear. 3 days later, they brought the collaboratively written prenup to a neutral lawyer, who praised it as one of the healthiest she'd ever seen. You came in trying to protect each other, not yourselves. When they signed it, Taylor added a handwritten note. This represents our commitment to trust, respect, and partnership. Not a plan for failure. A foundation for forever. Travis added, we're not protecting ourselves from each other. We're protecting what we're building together. On April 12th, 2026, as they stood before friends and family, their vows echoed not just in the ceremony, but in every choice they had made months before, choosing trust over fear, partnership over protection, each other above all else.